Hey True Beauties, Heather here with today's True Beauty Quick Tip. Today I'm so excited to share with you guys my 21-day skin renewal challenge. So you guys, this skin renewal challenge is amazing. It will seriously change your life, and I'm not just saying that. I have like all my best friends doing this, everyone I basically know doing this because I believe in it so much, and it's giving me so many results as far as just keeping my skin really clear and making my skin look really youthful. I just love it so much. So the way that I really know that I need to do the 21-day skin renewal challenge, I've really noticed it tends to be about every 3 months, or really like once a season. Now that we're headed into spring, that's really where I'm starting to notice I need to start to do that. And what happens is I start to get a few more breakouts, or I start to get some dryness, or I just notice little fine lines and wrinkles and things like that, and I go, I gotta pull out my 21-day skin renewal challenge. So I wanted to show you guys what I was going to do step by step, since I was gonna do it anyway today. And I will have all the links below on where you can purchase these items. Super easy, they're gonna last you forever. And of course, I will also have the links to my Instagram because I'll feature the products there as well. My blog, where I'll have a lot more details on the steps, so definitely check out my blog, Instagram, all of that. All the links will be below as always. Alright you guys, so because this is a skincare video, of course I want to have you guys up close and personal so you can really see what I'm talking about as I go through each of the steps. So as you see, if you look a little bit closer, I definitely started to break out, started to notice a few little breakouts here on my chin first, got a little something over here, and even a little bit of something underneath my nose. And as you guys know from some of my other videos, if you've seen those videos, I am definitely very breakout prone. It's been something I've struggled with my whole life, and I'm so proud that with my skincare routine and my nutrition routine that I've really created, I have completely cleared up my skin. I am so proud of that. I've always had this kind of battle with acne. It's been a very frustrating thing in my life. So when I start to notice little things like this, I'm not used to it anymore, and I kind of freak out going, oh my gosh. And that's when I pull out my 21-day skin renewal challenge, and it is completely gone in honestly like a week, but the 21 days will just make your skin look incredible. So basically what the 21-day skin renewal challenge is 3 different essential oils. Now they need to be the certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils because they're very potent and you're going to get the really fast results that you want. So I like the doTERRA essential oils. Again, I will have all the links below. I'm going to really try not to break this or anything as I'm showing you this, so I can so see that happening. So it's frankincense, okay, then it's Melaleuca, which is the same thing as tea tree oil, and then it's oregano oil. And you basically mix those together. So let's start with frankincense as number 1. So frankincense, you guys, is absolutely incredible. This oil is like a cure-all, and I'm not kidding. It is just so amazing. It covers so many different health ailments. One of them specifically is definitely fine lines and wrinkles. It's actually known for healing and getting rid of fine lines and wrinkles, and also scarring and things like that. So basically what I do is I always start with my frankincense. Just take off the lid. And then what I do is I do 2 drops of the frankincense in the palm of my hand, okay? So just 1, 2, if 3 comes out, that's totally fine. I usually try to do about 2, but it's not gonna be bad at all. If you get 3, you're just gonna be preventing fine lines and wrinkles even more, getting rid of them even faster. Next is Melaleuca. So Melaleuca oil, you guys, is the same thing as tea tree oil, but like I said, doTERRA's Melaleuca is very potent. I've used so many different tea tree oils, just kind of going to not Home Goods, that'd be kind of weird, going to like Whole Foods and things like that when I lived in LA, and none of those tea tree oils ever worked for me. I tried so many different brands. This is the one that completely, just totally helped to kick my acne's butt. This is actually the first product I started using when I started using doTERRA, and I really fell in love with it. So you do 2 drops of the Melaleuca as well, and you can tell I go through this a lot because it's almost gone. So we'll be patient here. 1, come on, and 2. There we go. Okay, and I even got 3 of that, and again, it's just fine. It's not gonna hurt you. The one that you need to be super careful with the drops, you guys, is oregano. You only want 1 drop of oregano, and I'm not kidding. Oregano is actually a hot oil, so what it does is it actually is an antiviral. It gets rid of the virus of the acne. I actually noticed that my acne got way better when I started incorporating oregano, but because it's so potent and because it's so strong, it can have kind of a little bit of a hot feeling on the skin and make the skin look a little red. In fact, when I just put it on, my face might start to look a little bit red to you guys. It's totally fine. I promise you. It'll go away in about maybe 5 minutes at the very most, usually in a couple minutes for me. And what it'll do is it's helping to exfoliate the top layer of the skin. If you have really sensitive skin, you guys, or if you're new to this, I highly recommend you add 4 drops of fractionated coconut oil. That is basically going to just kind of dilute it out a little bit if you're very sensitive. And fractionated means that they take the fat out, so it's not going to clog the pores or anything like that. So as always, I will have the link below to not only these products, but also the fractionated coconut oil. I then rub my hands together, just the palm of my hand, and I do want to avoid the eye area, and I kind of just pat the skin like this. And I go really all over. So I'm probably making super funny faces as I do this. It doesn't smell the best, but I'm super used to it. And I really focus up where any breakout is up here, any fine line or wrinkle. If you go kind of close to the eye, it's fine. I'm just not putting it directly underneath my eye. And then just pat underneath here, especially if you're breakout prone down here in the chin area. That's usually linked to hormones. All right, guys, so my skin's gonna start looking really red, and those breakouts are definitely gonna be standing out a little bit more. It's that oregano taking place where it's exfoliating the top layer of the skin, and it's basically working because my skin's getting a little bit more red. That's how I can tell it's working. So in all honesty, it's not gonna look very good as I'm talking here, but I really don't care, because if this makes a difference in just one person's life as far as clearing up their skin and really building their self-esteem, it is totally worth it for me to go on camera and show a couple of breakouts and not be looking so great. So that's totally cool with me. While this is starting to dry a little bit, one thing that I do want to really go into a little bit more detail, because I've had so many questions about this, is people ask how you can shrink your pores. So let me really cover that. I worked in skincare forever. I'm a professional makeup artist. I went to so many different high-end trainings, and I just love skincare. So skin is actually the largest organ of your body, right? So it's really reflecting your health, your wellness, and your immunity. So what is so interesting about the whole pore shrinking thing is a lot of products out there say, oh, like these can shrink your pores. And it's honestly impossible to shrink your pores. You are born with a certain size of pore. Some people, you might have friends who look like they have like non-existent pores, and they have these perfect, porcelain skin. You might be like, oh my gosh, like my pores look huge. And that's kind of just the name of the game, you guys. That's just really genetics at play. So you cannot shrink your pores, for the record. However, you can exfoliate your skin that makes your pores appear smaller. So how that works is our pores are actually cone shaped like this. A lot of people don't realize that. And so if you're just kind of rubbing the top of the skin like this, whether it's lotions, whether it's the oils, etc., you're really just touching the top layer of the skin. You're not really penetrating that pore very deep. If you really pat the pore, okay, so you get the oil just like I was doing really deep, or the lotion or whatever it is that you're using, you're actually penetrating much deeper, and you're having a long-term effect. And what that's going to do is help to exfoliate the skin. So that oregano oil that's actually making my skin all red, it's actually helping to disintegrate any dead skin cells. That's why it has that kind of burny feel, or that kind of tingling, and it's getting rid of that dead skin cell and completely sloughing it off. The nice benefit, besides having your pores appear a little bit smaller, is when you have that exfoliation process, you guys, fine lines and wrinkles, if you have a pore here and a pore here, fine lines and wrinkles would be less apparent. If you have that buildup on your pores, those fine lines and wrinkles would be more apparent, okay? Same thing with acne. If you have buildup here and you start getting a buildup here, it starts to go into the other pore, it could cause different breakouts. If you're exfoliating, you're really creating this smaller diameter, keeping it so it's really clear, just the freshest, newest skins on top, and you're actually going to keep your skin clear long term. So that's a little background about, exfoliation, about shrinking your pores, really the truth behind that, and really why this 21-day skin renewal challenge is going to work for all different skin types, whether it's wrinkles, whether it's acne, whether it's scarring, etc. All right, guys, that was today's True Beauty Quick Tip. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to do this 21-day skin renewal challenge for perfect skin about every 3 months, or whenever you start noticing breakouts and things like that, or kind of just some fine lines and wrinkles, or the skin just really kind of looks dull. This is going to really kickstart your skin so it looks absolutely picture perfect. And until next time, remember, be balanced, be true, and be proud to be you. See you later, guys. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching today's True Beauty Quick Tip. If you like what you see, and for more confidence building tips on how to be a beauty from the inside out, remember to subscribe to our channel and connect with us at trubeautymovement.com. That's TRU without the E, Beauty Movement. Love you guys. Until next time, remember, be balanced, be true, and proud to be you.